row for this week's Wind Down Wednesday night net check-ins. I also have BJ and Coy along with me working in the background to manage the check-in list. This net is hosted every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Central Time by the Roadkill repeater system in support with GMRSLive Radio Network. The net is set up for everyone to participate and enjoy the free exchange of information within the GMRSLive community and the GMRS radio frequencies, and is open to anyone holding a valid GMRS license. If anyone has an emergency during the net, please key up with a double break, break, and the network will pause for your emergency traffic. We will be breaking this up into several groups. The main groups will be call signs ending in 0 through 3, 4 through 6, and 7 through 9. When we start check-ins, there is no need to call for net control. Each user in the check-in group can freely key up with their call sign and first name, such as WRFT 828. This is Chris. Please be aware there may be double keys, and we will ask for confirmation when we can figure it out. After we get everyone checked in that group, we will go back through the list, and everyone will have an opportunity to key up with traffic on how everything is going or with questions. All questions will be held until after all check-ins are complete. When checking in, go slowly so we can hear your complete call sign. And also note that most repeaters have a 2-minute talk timer. And when you key up, please wait a second or two before you start talking to allow all the repeaters and nodes to open up and start transmitting so that we can hear your complete call sign. Okay, before we get into the 3 main groups, we usually check in mobiles and then Zellos. So at this point in time, we would like to reach out to anyone that is mobile or a short-term user that will be out of range before your normal talk group is called upon. Please check in now.
WQIJ 517, Lewis, mobile.
WRQI 394, flight order, expected.
WROR 906, Tony, Lone Wolf System, Apopka, Florida.
Okay, with nothing else being heard, we're going to roll back to the top of the list before you guys get out of range. Sean, WRPE 516. Good evening, sir. How's it going?
Very good, very good. And that's WRT Tango Echo. Everything is good on the way home from work, and I appreciate you guys as always for hosting the net, and that's about all I've got.
Awesome, Sean. Thanks for checking in. And guys, he was Whiskey Romeo Papa Tango 516. Let's roll over to Luis WQYJ 517.
Thank you. Net Control is Lewis here, WQIJ 517 from the South Day GMRS Club in Miami, Florida. I got no traffic. Actually, I'm about to leave. I'm probably going to lose repeater coverage because I'm on the way to a job site. Thank you for hosting the net, and you should be having a bunch of our members logging in tonight. Thank you again, WQIJ 517, Lewis.
Awesome, Lewis. Thank you for checking in. And yep, that's why we do you guys mobile first real quick to get you in and out of here before you lose repeater range. The next one we had, all we caught was 394. You were very low on volume. You want to try that one more time for us?
WRQI 394. Right, Oregon.
All right, Bryce, I got you in there. Didn't get the call sign completely, but I think it's WRTY 394. I did catch Bryce. But anyway, man, how's it going out there?
God, it's going well.
Awesome, cool deal. Thank you for checking in, sir, and be safe out there. Let's roll over to Tony, WROR 906.
I had to start the stream remotely on my way home from work, so still traveling, but we'll be in shortly.
All right, man. Appreciate you checking in and be safe on the road. Don't kill yourself. It's just radio communication, remember. We're all out here to have fun. It's not a life or death situation. Okay, we're going to roll over to our Zello users. Anyone out there communicating through the network over Zello, please check in now.
WRUZ 487, Eric, up in Indiana.
WRAS 405, John out of Bedford, Indiana.
WRMF 745, Homestead, Florida, South Day GMRS Club. Check it out.
Uh, 745. I didn't get the personal on that. I thought you said Tony, maybe?
561. Mike, Hialeah, Florida, South Dade.
WRMF 745, Bob, Homestead, Florida, South Day GMRS Club.
One more chance. Eric, 487. You still out there?
Yes, sir. How are we doing this evening? Thank you for running the net. Just sitting back, relaxing. It's been a busy end of the month rush for work. Got the wife's car tucked in for the winter. Getting ready to pull the motor and rebuild it. So that's going to be a lot of interesting fun. But I appreciate y'all running the net. Hope y'all had a great week so far as well.
Oh my lord! So you actually like tuck your cars in for the wintertime? Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. All right, let's roll over to John, WRAS 405.
WRAS 405. Thank you for hosting the net tonight. No traffic for the net. Thank you.
Thank you, John, for checking in, and hope you're enjoying Zello group and being on GMRSLive. Holler out if you need any information or help. Let's go to WRMF 745. Bob. Okay, let's try that one more time. Bob, WRMF 745.
This is Doug 745, South Day GMRS. No traffic. Just wanted to check in. Thank you for running that.
Oh man, Bob, thanks for checking in. And it seems like there's a couple of you guys out there on the Lone Wolf Zello. When you key up, if you hold it for a second or two before you start talking, I think that's where we're losing you at. But let's roll over to Mike, WRQA 561.
Hey, Nat, how you doing? Good evening, everybody. No, man, just got home a little bit ago, checking in on the Zello because I can't hit the repeaters on my mobile. So, but I just got to my QTH, so but here I am checking in for tonight. Let me see real quick. A little disappointed that I didn't wake up at 1 in the morning to see the Artemis 1 rocket shoot up into space, but there's always going to be next time. Other than that, man, it's a beautiful Wednesday, just hanging out, listening to the net, and about it, man. That's all I got. Back over to you, Net. This is WRQA 561.
Oh man, Mike, you know, I woke up this morning and I was listening to the radio, the TV, and like Artemis 1 launched. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't think that was going to be till like 9 o'clock or something. I would have woke up to watch it, but I was disappointed. So, all right, let's go. Last call is on Zillow. If you're using Zillow and would like to check in, please call now.
WRUS 923.
Okay, nothing heard back with that one, so let's roll over into our regular check-ins. And we really don't have a topic for tonight. I wasn't supposed to be net control. I will be net control next week. And I will have a pretty interesting topic. I hope everybody will enjoy it. So we're just going to do general check-ins, see who everybody's going. If anybody has a question, throw it out there. And we will begin with call signs ending in 0 through 3. If you have a call sign ending in 0 through 3, please check in now.
HB671 checking in from Carlos, Texas.
WRU-H411, Deliverance, Texas.
WRU-716, Louis, Tampa.
WRAR 363, Mike, Noonan, Georgia.
WRPW 661, Jack, in Fort Lauderdale, South Dade, GMRS Club. WRKT 503, Mike, down in Miami, Florida, South Dade GMRS Club.
WRU-716, Louis, Tampa.
WRMR 852, Josh, Brooksville, Florida, South Day GMRS Club via Zillow.
All right, we'll hold it there for a second, and we'll roll back to the top of the list. And our first one was HB, didn't catch the end of it, 671, maybe. Let's try that one again.
Whiskey Romeo Hotel Victor 671. This is Sean from Carlos, Texas.
Awesome, Sean. Yeah, we actually had you as WRHB in our master list, and we're like, is that Sean or not? I'm really not sure. But anyway, how's it going tonight?
Wonderful. I fixed my plumbing leak I had today, and so everything is good. No major damage, so everything is good on my end. How's everybody doing out there tonight?
Oh, man, we're doing as good as we can. Thank you for checking in, Sean, and I hope you have a good rest of the week. Let's roll to Greg, WRUH 411.
This is Greg, WRU-H411. I bought a new antenna, a mobile antenna, and I'm using it as a base station antenna right now. Not the best reception, better than it was before. Anyway, super excited about the Artemis 1 launch, and also I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving.
Oh, man, Greg, you are sounding better. You're still a little scratchy, and we're going to work on that and make you sound better. And, yes, I was super excited about the Artemis 1. And you and your family have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll be talking on the radio. Let's roll over to Keith, and we did not catch the call sign. All we caught was Keith. Okay, one more time. Maybe Keith, maybe 822? All righty, nothing heard with that. Let's go to WRAR 363. Mike, what's going on?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just started my new old job back and made manager, so doing good there. And keep on building these repeaters, thanks to this lovely GMRSLive got me in a rabbit hole. I'm on my third one. Now I just got to find some locations to put them. And thank you guys for doing what you do.
Oh man, your new old job. That sounds like something I'm going to do. I gave him my retirement date, and then I told him, yep, I'm going to come back and do like the part-time work as soon as I retire. So they're not happy about that. But let's go to Doc, WRPW 661.
WRPW 661, Jack. I'm doing good, chilling, just enjoying the net.
Oh man, sorry about that, Jack. They were like trying to catch 3 transmissions at the same time there, and probably somebody stepped over something. Appreciate that, but thank you for checking in. Let's go to WRKT 503. Mike, maybe? It was a little garbled there.
Yes, WRKT 503, Mike, Michael India Kilo Echo. Down here in Miami, stayed up last night, waiting to watch the Artemis catch a glimpse of the fire as it's going into outer space. It got delayed, so I started watching YouTube to take up the time and totally missed the launch. So had to watch it on a video.
Okay, nothing heard on Luis. Josh, WRMR, something 52.
Having a good week. Love.
Cool deal, Josh. Thank you for checking in, sir, and appreciate all you guys down there in the South Dade area. Glad to hear you guys on the air. So let's roll it over to 4 through 6. Anybody with call signs ending in 4 through 6, please check in now.
WRUZ 915, Prairieville, Louisiana.
WRTD 814, A-Town, Texas.
WROY 524, Inner Springs, Louisiana, temporarily in the Gulf.
All right, looks like we're going to have a light check-in tonight because this is usually our busy group. Let's go back and talk to Eric, WRUV 915. All right, one last call. Eric, 915. You still out there, buddy?
Were you referring
Okay,
to WRUV
not...
915? If so, it's James, and I'm sorry, I should have done that myself.
Oh, sorry about that, James. All right, so yeah, James 915. What's going on?
New to the GMRS world, learning quite a bit, and been listening to y'all for a little while now. Had my license for a few weeks, and I'm learning how to hide receipts from my wife.
Oh man, dude, radio is a big hole. So yeah, welcome to our world. You need to learn to when somebody says, "Hey, I have this radio that may not be working," you need to take it anyway because it's probably working. All right, let's roll over to Peter, WRTD 814. Good evening, sir.
You, net controller, and all hearing the sound of my voice. WRTD 814 Peter. It's a pretty chilly day, night here in Texas. The time has gone back and the temperatures have fallen. So it's nice and cool mornings and cool evenings as well. Other than that, we just hanging on in there, enjoying the net, chilling out, and wishing everyone a wonderful evening. And as the tricky day comes around, be safe, stay cool, and WRTD 814 will be back tonight.
Awesome, Peter. Thank you for checking in out there in the Texas group. I think you were out in Baytown. I didn't catch the repeater name, but that's okay. We heard you out there and appreciate you checking in. Okay, Captain D, WROI 524. And so when you're out in the Gulf of Mexico, where do you actually consider yourself to be? Is it in state waters or whatever?
Yeah, I'm still in state waters. I'm by the Wrigley's, actually in the Mississippi Sound. We're holding for weather. 3 to 5 foot seas, winds about 25, gusting to 30. Kind of a rough night tonight, so we kind of holding tight till the weather breaks a little bit more. But we're still in the Louisiana waters.
Awesome, cool deal. I think you should live life and just go ahead and go out there anyway. Not really. Just messing. Be safe out there on those open waters. It's a little different than the river. Let's go back one last call for call signs ending in 4 through 6. Please check in now.
WRUD 545 in College Station, Texas.
Okay, nothing else heard. Let's go back to 545. We didn't get a name on that. Up in College Station, Texas. How's it going?
Going pretty good. I'm visiting my pop here. We're from Arizona, and I just kind of found you guys, I think on the Carlos repeater here. And anyway, you say you're on Zello as well. Would that be Texas GMRS?
I am not sure if the Texas GMRS group has a Zillow channel. We're on the GMRSLive. Actually, Texas GMRS is linked in right now. You are listening to GMRSLive, which is a nationwide network. And if you go to GMRSLive.com, there is Zillow information out there on a little drop-down menus.
Oh, that's great. I appreciate that. You know, I love these nets, and again, I am also appreciative that you've taken this net. Anyway, I'm gonna get my pop hooked up where he can visit you guys next time. And my name's Rusty, out of Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you. Again, WRUD 545.
Oh, man, thanks, Rusty, for checking in. It's great to hear somebody out there that just says, I just found you guys. That makes it all worth the trouble. Okay, so we're going to wrap this one up. We're going to roll to call signs ending in 7 through 9. If you have a call sign ending in 7 through 9, please check in now, and I'm going to go ahead and check myself in. They've already checked me in, and I even hadn't said it yet. I love it. Anyway, call signs ending in 7 through 9. Please check in now.
WRUA 799, Jason.
WRTH 6589, Lincoln, Illinois.
Okay, let's stop a second there. We had a triple. I had a Lincoln, a Texas group, and a Billings. So we'll start with Lincoln first. Please check back in.
Lincoln, Illinois.
This is WRPE 299.
Okay. Okay, and we had somebody in the Texas group out there as well.
Hello, this is WRJK 797, Quentin in Houston, Texas.
WRUC 659 in New Orleans, Paul.
WRDC 559, Juan out of Hammond, Indiana.
WRTY 997, Chip out of New Cumberland, Pennsylvania.
WRCE 299, this is Keith.
WRUV 239, Austin, Wolf, Avon Park, Florida.
UH282, Chris, Rockwall, Texas.
ROG 347, Michael in Slidell, Louisiana.
WRKB 779, Coy here in Baton Rouge.
WRA of 619, Matt, Lubbock, Texas.
Okay, we'll take a break there, and we'll go back to the top of the list to Jason, WRUA 799. How's it going?
Not too bad, Chris. Thank you for running the net, BJ and Coy in the background. I'm testing a little antenna on my base, and it seems to be working, so I know what I need to buy now. So, but other than that, everything's going great. One more day, finish the week out. Hopefully it'll start warming up a little bit, because I don't like cold weather too much. But other than that, everything's great.
Yeah, roger that. You're coming in much better than you normally do, and I hate to tell you this, but it's going to get colder through the rest of the week, so better find a jacket. Let's go to WRTH 658. Scott, how's it going?
It is going. We got our repeater up and going. Just waiting on some new jumpers to come in and a sound card to get it put on the network. And other than that, not too much. Just kind of doing the work thing, coming home and hanging out.
Oh, man, so do you have any competition where you're going to put your repeater up over there, or are you just going to be like the god of the GMRS community?
No. We're just going to cover our little town. There was a monster repeater over here for the Midwest GMRS group. That thing has a 100-mile radius. I mean, this thing's a monster. But they just had to shut it down because the tower site they were on got evicted from, basically, and they moved it 20 miles south, but they haven't actually fired it back up yet.
Oh, well, good luck with that, and be safe out there with those tower works. I know they're not fun. I've been up there. Let's go to Keith, WRPE 299. Yeah, man, it's rolling in that time of the year. Keith, thank you for checking in, sir, and stay warm up there. Let's go to Quentin, WRJK 797. And is Maureen out there as well, or is it just you solo tonight?
Hello there, this is Quentin, WRJK 797, and my Lady Mo is in the other room. We're about to play some Kirby on the Nintendo Switch. It's one of her very first video games ever, and it's very good for beginners. So we're having a lot of fun. Yeah, it's hard to get her on the radio, but with our GMRSLive node, it's easier than ever for her to just pick up an FRS radio and just switch it on and start talking. So she's on here from time to time, but no, I have never gotten her to sit around and wait for a net. It's cold in Texas, but I love it. We are turning our heaters off, opening our windows, and, well, else is miserable, but I'm from Minnesota, and I think it's amazing. WRJK 797 will be listening, and we're clear.
Oh, my Lord. Yeah, your first video game. My first video game was... I'm not going to tell you. That would be an interesting net topic. I'm going to add that to the list. Thank you, Quentin. Let's go to Paul, WRUC 659.
Top of the evening to you guys. Appreciate it. I'm talking on my new GMRS Pro radio that I got last night and got it all programmed, and I'm happy as can be with the app. It works with the phone well. Y'all have a good evening and keep warm out there.
Oh, man, thank you very much for checking in. And let's go over, do we have to go here? He's probably going to pull a squirrel moment. WRDC 559, Brother One, on the Squirrel Network.
WRDC 559. Yep, not much going on here. Just sitting back, trying to figure out what is going on with the putty thing into the pie there. Can't get into it, but we'll figure it out. Other than that, not much. Back to you, Net Control.
Thanks for checking in, Juan. I guess Miss Gabriella's out there hanging out. Does she want to say hello, or is she just going to do a drive-by?
Yeah, she's not here. I think she did a drive-by and ran somewhere.
Cool deal. Well, tell her we said hello. Let's go to Chip, I think, WRTY 997. Your audio was really low. I think that's what I heard. Yeah, man, we have that problem down here. It hasn't rained here for like almost 3 months, and then it started raining this week. And like you're saying, you'd swear that these people down here have never driven when it was raining before. I'm like, come on, hello, we do live in South Louisiana, and it does rain here. All right, let's go to WRUV 239, Austin.
I want to say thanks for hosting the net, and we're hoping for some cooler tempers down.
Oh, come on, man. Now, you live in Florida for a reason. That means you never get cold. So, yeah, that's what I tell everybody. I live in South Louisiana for a reason. If I want cold weather, I move to Alaska. It's that simple. Let's see. We're going to roll over to Chris. And we did not get your call sign, and I know you've been on here before because, obviously, I can remember your name.
RUH282, Chris out of Rockwall. Hey man, good to be on. Gotta say, I love the cold weather. You can't have a proper fire in the fire pit in the backyard with s'mores and dogs without the cold weather. It's just too hot in the summer.
Oh, yeah, I mean, now, cold weather to us down here is like 40 degrees, 50 degrees, something like that. Yeah, we're not even close.
But I still like it. I mean, the weather right now is cold enough to be able to get a fire pit going, but later on in the winter, it'll get even better.
Yeah, man, sounds like marshmallow roasting time. All right, let's go to Michael, WROT, maybe 347. There was a little static out there.
Hey, Chris. Just looking forward to some vacation time next week. I got a little project for the station. I bought a little computer rack. I'm going to move over some radio bases and power supplies, get them off my desk. And it's going to be a fun little project. Just looking forward to. Thanks for calling, Annette, and hope everybody has a good night.
Cool deal, Mike. Thanks for checking in. I'm pretty sure it was WROT 347 out of New Orleans somewhere, hitting Crescent City 600. Okay, let's go to Coy, WRKB 779.
Hey, Chris. Thanks for running the net. Yeah, everybody's talking about Artemis today. I was thinking about staying up for it, but we were at the Astronomy Club meeting Monday night, and we were doubtful that it was going to launch. I don't know if anybody read any of the articles on what was going on, but it took some hurricane damage, so they're worried about some of the caulking. And so we weren't convinced. We thought they'd have to take it in and work on it. So I missed it. But yeah, 8.8 million pounds of thrust there. So strap that to your back and go into space.
Yeah, man, the world's strongest rocket until SpaceX launches theirs. I love space and rocket launches. Okay, let's go to Matt, WRA something 619.
Whiskey Romeo Alpha Foxtrot 619, Matt, Lubbock, Texas.
Well, good evening, Matt. How's everything going over in Lubbock, Texas? You just hanging out, chilling? What's going on with you guys over there?
It's going good. I'm in the process of putting up a 100-foot antenna.
Oh, man. I have space for a 100-foot antenna in my backyard if you would like to, contribute. Good luck with that. Be careful up there. Antennas are not a fun place to be.
That's why I'm putting one that folds down.
Oh, those are super cool. Tilt over. Yeah, now you're talking. I don't have a big enough yard for one of those. That would be the thing. So, okay, we're going to try and start wrapping this up here a little bit. So we're going to do last calls. Last calls for anyone ending 0 through 9. Please check in now.
WPWX694.
WROI 797, Mike from Colbert, Indiana.
WPWX694, Unit 1 and Unit 2.
VR.
Okay, I might have talked over one person there. There were several people keying out, couldn't hear everything. Let's go back to WPWX694, Unit 1 and 2, maybe?
1 and 2. Go ahead.
No, sir. It's your time. Checking in. How's it going?
Doing pretty good. I'm tired of this cold weather. I miss my summer heat where I can go swimming again. But, hey, what else is there?
Oh man, I know the feeling. Yeah, when you're down here in the south, you're like, I can't get in the pool. There's the problem here. But then on the other hand, you look at it and say, I can go hunting because it's cold and there's no mosquitoes. So there are pluses and minuses. So let's roll to Mike, WROI 797.
Well, good evening to you, Chris. Thank you for hosting the net. Just sitting around here, sipping on a beer, enjoying this cold weather out in the garage next to a little heater. Hoping this will be a little bit warmer.
Awesome, cool deal. Thank you for checking in. And we're going to give one more round for late check-ins, and then we're going to wrap it up. Any late check-ins? Any call signs? Please check in now.
WRUS 923, transmitting from Elgin, Texas on Zello.
WRKU 322, Joe from Michigan.
WRCQ 668, Jared from Greenville, Texas.
WROG 757, Scott in Nashville, Tennessee.
WRUZ 647, Nick in Dallas.
Okay, let's roll back up to Sean, WRUT 560. Good evening.
Good in Katy, Texas. Just checking in for the first time. I got the network radio working, so you all are sounding good. I hope I'm sounding good, and thanks for putting on the net, and y'all have a good evening.
Cool deal, Sean. Well, thank you for checking in, and welcome to the GMRSLive network and the Texas GMRS network as well. I think that's where you're coming in through. So I hope to hear you back on here all the time. Let's go to Joe, WRKU 322.
Yeah, this is WRKU 322, Joe from Michigan. How's everybody? Sounds like everybody's doing good tonight. Yeah, I got working on the trailer yesterday. I got all the water lines and everything blown out of it. Got to go through, double check everything. Got a problem. Our last camp out that we had here just about 3 weeks ago. The motor for our slider quit working. So I got to try to get a hold of somebody that knows what they're talking about and get an idea what's going on with that. I checked the fuses and everything, but everything seems to be good on that end, so I don't know. Got a feeling I'm going to end up having to replace a motor. All right, back to net control. This is WRKU 322 clear.
Yeah, roger that, Joe. I had an RV, and I know what you're talking about. It's like every time you want to take it somewhere, you have to work on it for a week before you move it, and then you work on it while you're at the campsite, and you work on it when you get back home. And it's just the way it goes when you're a camper owner. Let's go to, we had a double here, and all I got was WRW or something W. If you want to try that one more time, it was right after Joe.
WRCQ 668, Greenville, Texas.
WRTM 727, Kevin, Lincoln, Illinois.
Okay, let's go back up to WRCU 668. Didn't get a name. Good evening. How's it going?
Sorry, WRCQ 668. Name is Jared, Greenville, Texas. All is good. First time I've checked in. Just thought I'd try it out and see if I could actually get to the repeater. I'm probably about 45